Hey everybody, welcome back to Media Trip. My name is Jason Triplet, and today I just wanted to show you a little something in Elder Scrolls Online that I've been doing to farm recipes and plans and motifs and everything like that. Pretty much any kind of recipe type thing that has to do with crafting. This is a good way to build up a good amount of them very quickly. And for me, what I personally do is I distribute them among all of my characters. Of course, the most important characters get the new ones first, and then the doubles go to my alts. I don't sell them. I don't want to flood the market or anything like that. If you choose to do that, you can. I'm not going to sit here and act high and mighty and tell you that you shouldn't do that. I mean, that's completely up to you guys. However you use this information, I just wanted to share it with you. Okay, so let's take a look here in my inventory real quick, and I'll show you a little bit about what I've been getting a hold of lately. And as you can see here, I've got some motifs, and I did get a purple in there, and you'll see some of them I have doubles. I haven't been to the bank yet, so forgive me, my inventory is still a little full, but I did want to show you some of everything I've been getting. Some blueprints here, some designs, some diagrams, patterns, blue pattern, praxis, recipes, tons of recipes. You'll probably get provisioning recipes more than anything. So that was all gotten in here, and I have a couple of other characters that I do this with as well, and pretty much got a good amount there too, and then some in my bank. Now, of course, I should mention that this is going to be limited to the container refresh rate, which I don't know it exactly, but I'm guessing it's around 20 minutes or so. Usually within about 20 minutes I'm able to go back in on a character and they're reset. You can bounce from character to character to do this. There is a caveat, however. Okay, this requires being on a very specific quest. Let me back out here, and you'll see I'm at Larano Manor, and I'm in Daggerfall. Okay, now you'll see this building that I'm at here is kind of almost a U shape. Now this is a building that's used on a specific quest, and you pick this quest up, I believe, right around here when you first come into Daggerfall. A dog will walk up to you, and he'll have a quest, and you follow that quest line all the way to the end. And I want to say that the name of that quest is Blood in the Crescent Moon. So don't complete it though. You can complete the last phase, but don't go and turn it in. Because as long as you have that last phase active, you can enter and exit this building at your leisure, unlimited times. Which of course that's not really going to help very much, doing it repeatedly unless you wait for that refresh rate. But if you need to run out and sell something, for example, you're not going to be locked out. You can leave, you can go to your bank, you can do whatever you got to do, completely teleport away, come back, and you can still get in there as long as you don't turn in that last phase of the quest. Okay, so what I do is, and then, you're going to be doing the same thing for the last phase of the quest, but you're going to basically be repeating this every time you come in. So you go into Larano Manor here. And the first thing that you're going to see is all these different containers. Now, of course, this person here came in here with me. This is a quest hub. And so you're going to see other people in here coming through to do that quest. And as a result, they're going to fight the enemies for you. Like this here, this enemy spawns right here. I'll go ahead and throw a heal at her. And there's another quester. So a lot of times you may not have to fight at all, but there are quite often times where I have to fight when I come in here. But it's not a big deal. I've actually gotten some drops off of the boss in here, but not anything significant. So here's my first recipe, and you'll see I'm going to be getting tons of crafting items in here as well. So usually I get 2 to 3 recipe items per trip. I've never gotten less than 2, and I've never gotten more than 3. That includes from enemy drops. So you'll have to forgive me. I need to go into my inventory real quick and clear out some junk. And let's just see, where could I ditch some stuff maybe? Sometimes I'll accidentally pick up some whites, and you do get green and blue gear in here as well randomly from the containers. Just sometimes I'll speed through and I will accidentally pick up white junk. So that's the first of possible 3 that I have picked up now. Oh. Now there's usually 2 more enemies right here, right where I'm standing now. Somebody had just come in and fought them, thankfully. And I always grab these bananas here because you don't see them too often. At least I haven't had the pleasure of seeing them too often. And you can use them in cooking and in furniture recipes. You can make like some wax bananas to go on the table or something like that. Go ahead and just, pick up all the crafting materials. If you don't subscribe and you don't have that crafting bag, you might want to just like ignore some of this stuff, or only take the stuff you know is going to sell really well. Of course, with crafting materials, the price fluctuates depending on what's in demand and what's not. So let's go back over here into this other room. Oh, that person's back. So we're going to have to go ahead and kill this enemy because it has already respawned. And that means that the boss upstairs, who I really am not fond of, has probably also respawned. And, oops, don't want to use that. And, just check the sack, and the desk will often have something in it. Some of them are going to remain empty, some of them fill up, and you will notice after coming in here a few times, it's never really going to be exactly the same when you come in here. And these bookshelves, by the way, maybe 2 times I've gotten an update from them, and so it's up to you if you want to keep even bothering to activate them. If you're in a hurry, you can just skip them because I haven't had a good response. Now right here in this doorway, another enemy NPC spawns, and it has been defeated already, but you will have to contend with that. Okay, so here's my second one. I got a Praxis, and let me go into my inventory again because I'm going to need to delete something else. And that's fine. I mean, I got a bunch of... Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to just go in here and use maybe some of my recipes. Something I see quite often, like that there. Okay. So there's my second one of the day. Got a Praxis. And this room here never has anybody in it. But it does have another banana, so make sure to pick that up if it's something you're interested in. This is the main enemy hall. He stands right where I'm standing now, and he is a pain in the ass for some people. This particular character I don't play often anymore. It needs a respec something awful, so I just use it to farm these recipes for the moment and funnel them over to my more important or more current characters. Okay, so no lucky number 3 today. I did end up getting 2 though. Oh, and here comes that NPC right there, and I'll go ahead and just fight him and get back downstairs, and then there we go. See, there's another person there. So I usually log out right here by the door. You can leave if you want to, and eventually I'm going to log back into this guy and go and clear out my inventory. But right now, you can see I got a Praxis, a Wood Elf Cauldron, which I don't currently know on this character. And
kill the intruder.
Well, I must have went over the other one I gotten. But anyways, I did get to this run. And okay. Well, okay, Mr. NPC. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. And you do this, you know, with your characters that you're not playing much. Just park them in here. That quest is the requirement. It does require that that quest be active in your log, and as long as it's active in your log and you can come into this building, you should be able to repeatedly come into this building, and at that point you should be able to repeatedly do this on multiple characters, because each of your characters is going to have an individual loot window for these containers, all these different containers that are in here. Now I know this might not be the best farming method in the game. I'm sure some of you are going to school me in the comments and be like, hey man, didn't you hear about such and such? Well, that's cool and everything. You know, I haven't been hardcore into this game. I do play casual. And I just kind of figured this out one day. I have tried farming in other buildings with large container densities. For example, even in some of the delves and everything, there are some spots that could be very promising, but you know, with more enemies to contend with, it can be really tough. And also with this building here, none of these items are going to be flagged as stolen. Okay, so that's another bonus for this building. But if you are trying to build up your Legetterman, or however the heck you pronounce that, fencing those items from other buildings will help you. So you might actually have more success somewhere else. Please let me know in the comments if you do, or if you know a better place. Let me know. I'm always looking for some cool new spots to hang out. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I got more tips and more stuff coming on the way very soon right here at Media Trip.